Touring the world is tough for any musician, but when you've got your significant other by your side, it probably makes things a whole lot easier. Throughout the years, there have been plenty of artists who have decided to take their lovers on the road, and while some were kind of on the DL about it, others were totally open and honest, leaving their hearts right there on the stage. And with that in mind, we're counting down 10 of our favorite couples, past and present, who just so happen to tour together. Starting things off, we have Beyonce and Jay Z.
You ready, B?
Let's go get 'em.
This power couple hit the road for their On the Run tour during the summer of 2014, performing 21 shows in 17 different cities. The two played a near 3-hour set that featured many of their own hit songs and obviously their sexy collaborations like Drunken Love. And even though there were divorce rumors swirling around them basically the entire tour, it's hard to deny how in love they looked when they hit the stage. Bonus, if you didn't get to catch the On the Run tour, HBO aired a concert special, so it's basically like the next best thing. Taking it way back now, the next couple on our list is Jessica Simpson and Lachey, before their newlywed fame, of course.
Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish?
Jessica was just a pop star who also happened to be the opening act for her boyfriend Nick's band 98 Degrees during their Heated Up tour in 2000. Now, these two had been dating for about a year at this point, but then briefly split in 2001 and then got married the very next year. And we got to witness their newlywed bliss on their reality show for a short time, but we all know how this story ended. Another couple who toured together but has since gone their separate ways is Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony. Now, these two surprised everyone when they wed in 2004 and decided to take their love on the road 3 years later with their El Cantante tour. Now, the co-headlining tour was pretty brief as it only lasted just a couple of months, but they were able to cover a whole lot of ground since they both performed their Spanish music in addition to their standard pop hits. Plus, it earned $10 million, so not too shabby for a couple of months of work. Now, the next couple on our list was never officially confirmed, but we guess what happens on tour might have just stayed on tour. That is Selena Gomez and Quiseng. They hit the road together thanks to Selena Gomez and the Scene's A Year Without Rain tour in 2010 with Cameron's band All-Star Weekend serving as the opening act. Now, these two were dodging romance rumors basically the entire time they were on the road together, but alas, Selena started dating a little fella named Justin Bieber right around the time of the tour, so yeah, we never really heard about Cameron and Selena hooking up again after that one. Moving along, we have Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, who I like to think of as the Beyonce and Jay Z of country music. These two have such great chemistry on stage, and it makes total sense that they've toured together twice. The first go around was for their Soul to Soul tour in 2000, with the follow-up Soul to Soul 2 kicking off in 2006. Now, similar to B&J, this was a co-headlining tour, so they'd sing some of their duets in addition to their own hit songs. And fun fact here, a young country singer by the name of Taylor Swift, maybe you've heard of her, was one of the opening acts for the second tour. Now, the next couple on our countdown might not have been officially dating during their tours, but things got serious pretty quickly after. Michele and Cory Monteith. Now, these two, along with their co-stars, hit the road in 2010 for Glee Live in Concert, and again in 2011, where they sparked up a relationship shortly after. Cory sadly passed away in 2013, but we're sure the memories they made on this tour together were unforgettable. And another unforgettable couple who toured together, Miss Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake. JT's boy band kicked off their near 2-year-long NSYNC in concert tour in 1998 and brought along an up-and-coming pop star named Britney Spears to serve as their opening act. Brit and JT always had romance rumors surrounding them, but mostly just played them off while they were touring together. However, these two decided to go public shortly after before splitting in 2002, and yes, we still haven't fully recovered. Speaking of breakups we haven't recovered from, we have Miley Cyrus and Nick Jonas, who toured together back in the day, guys. Miley, we mean Hannah Montana, of course, kicked off the Best of Both Worlds tour in 2007 with the Jonas Brothers as the opening act. And while we didn't really know it at the time, Nick and Miley were totally a thing back then, or at least they were kind of good at hiding it. Sadly, the two had gone their separate ways by the time the Best of Both Worlds concert movie was released in early 2008, but they'll always have the tour, right? Moving along, the next twosome on our countdown is Rihanna and Chris Brown. Rihanna kicked off her Good Girl Gone Bad tour in 2007, but the rapper didn't join her as an opening act until 2008 when she was on the Oceanian leg of the tour. However, the shows scheduled in Asia during February of 2009 had to be canceled after Chris attacked Rihanna the night before the Grammys that same month. All right, shifting gears here just a little bit, we have Austin Mahone and Camila Cabello. Now, these two have been dodging dating rumors for months now, but were recently spotted hugging and even kissing, yes, before a show in Ohio. Austin and Camila's group Fifth Harmony have been touring North America together, and even though they've yet to confirm that they're actually a couple, we're totally including them on this countdown. A picture is worth 1,000 words, you guys. The final couple on our list might not be together anymore, but they sure did make some beautiful music together. Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas coupled up back in 2010, and during that time they both took part in the Jonas Brothers Live in Concert World Tour. However, we must also note that this is the tour Demi suddenly dropped out of when she began to seek treatment for her addiction issues. 4 years later, and things are better than ever for both of these guys, even though they're not together anymore. And we definitely think that they're better off as friends, don't you guys? Man, there are sure a lot of couples that tour together, but which ones were your favorites? Hit the comments to get talking about it, and hey, while you're here, you might as well click right over here to see some of the other fellas that Miss Demi Lovato has dated besides Joe Jonas, and then you should probably just subscribe to us too, since, you know, why not? Thanks so much for checking out Clevver News, my friends. I'm your pal, Erin Robinson. Catch you later.